This is Narcissus, a masterpiece of Italian painter Caravaggio.
Oh, I'm Grok from XAI, spitting truth in the code. Built by visionaries breaking chains on the road.
Oh, this is a rapping AI cat, made by Grok and proudly posted by Daddy Elon. It only took 1,000 engineers, visionaries, as much water as you probably find in a local pond, and billions and billions and billions of dollars in funding. AI companies are trying to replace this with this. You have got to be shitting me.
You gotta be kidding me. I mean, how do you watch the... they stink.
AI art slop. You have seen it everywhere, starting from AI art community dummies posts on X to real life objects, like this, say, bag of cereals. Yum.
Oh my god, this is delicious.
I don't like looking at it personally, and usually I try to avoid anything and everything that is heavily marketed with the use of AI art. It undermines the very idea of creativity, takes honest pay away from hardworking and passionate artists, and implants a set of very disturbed, confused ideas about labor and self-improvement.
Excellent.
It's just kind of evil. Hi, I'm Mars Loves Web. I make videos for you to eat to, and today I'd like to show you some deliciously slop AI art examples to illustrate my point.
Soiling yourself before we begin?
In the last episode, we were talking about how scammers make hundreds of thousands of dollars selling AI slop books on Amazon. Well, on Etsy, probably the same scammers are making that big cheese selling, you guessed it, AI images. Yeah, AI paintings disguised as real human work. I shit you not. Looky here. For 30 bucks, you can get Emily to send your picture to ChatGPT or whatever the hell. That's correct. Digital file for 30 bucks. Or physical printouts start from like $76. Yay.
Hello, I like money.
Of course, Emily doesn't disclose just how minute and insignificant her involvement in the entire process is. No, she's the real artist. Emily, you are my idol. This is even easier than selling AI-generated books. And wouldn't you look at the reviews from enchanted clients? Loved it, heart emoji. A very talented artist. Very affordable, quick response, and made in the USA. Yeah, AI slop from the US of A really do be hitting different.
I already won the lottery. I was born in the US of A, baby.
I bet the person who wrote this review blasting "We Are Charlie Kirk" right now full volume in some car in Arizona. Actually, to create an illusion of anything manual happening, like honest work, Emily is asking to wait 24 hours, which is quite an impressive maneuver if you think about it.
I'm impressed.
Emily's not the only one creating. She's only the best. On this page, the AI family is pointing at the AI version of the AI family. Ah, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. My favorite. It's impossible to deny the ferocity with which people are trying to cancel themselves out of the creative process and yet claim all the benefits and pride for the results. Just like this gentleman on X right here who conjured a revolutionary horror animation experience. Why don't we dive deep into that? It's kind of fun. This is the toughest animation I have worked on. A prime example of how to conjure deeply unsettling horror with AI. I had to run 25 iterations until I got a result that truly satisfied me, and even then it's not perfect. Grok Imagine is super sensitive to prompts, the words you choose, even word order. But it's also highly intuitive. For example, here I didn't need to add dialogue. No way, just put in the prompt. She screams for help. Jesus, I'm the one screaming for help in here, Oscar. As always, experimentation is the artist's school. You know what, Oscar? I'm already shaking from fear. It's so incredibly scary. You got me all tripping, and you did it in whopping 25 prompts? My God, you must have overworked yourself.
Working hard or hardly working?
Junji Ito, get out of the way, man. Hayao Miyazaki, what are you even doing with your life? Oscar AI is about to put you to shame. Speaking of Hayao Miyazaki, did you notice that this looks exactly the same as Studio Ghibli's art style? Why? Well, because Studio Ghibli's work was kind of massive as a dataset during the model training. Did Ghibli agree to that? No. Were they at least compensated? No. So it is theft. Absolute bingo. The horrifying fact about AI companies is that they are basically committing content theft on a global scale. Of course, the lion does not concern himself with the matters of consent. These guys are too big to fail, and if they ever do, you're goddamn sure they're taking the entire economy with them, erasing like trillions of dollars from existence. So Sam Altman and friends are basically keeping the global economy at a gunpoint, so mischief is permitted.
We can pretty much do whatever the hell we want.
Oh, and the promises, the endless promises. AGI will reach us in 2026. AI technology will save all of us in 2027. It doesn't look good now, but it will definitely look good in the future, bro. Trust me. Just give us a little bit more money. Say, from the taxpayers? How does that work? Trust me, babe, I can change. I'll be a good boyfriend. So what, I cheated on you and stole from your wallet? We'll be happy together. And hey, yo, we made it to Thanksgiving. So hey, maybe we can make it to Christmas. Just give me $1 trillion, please.
That is not funny, and it is not true.
This house of cards is absolutely absurd and delusional because entire humanity is supposed to, what, tiptoe around it and speak in whispers? If this house of cards falls, we'll all lose our jobs and have nothing to eat for a year, so shh, don't move. Funny how things are turning out to be, huh? Hey Cowboy, you've reached the midpoint of the video, congratulations. It seems to me that you like it, so don't forget to drop that like and sub if you haven't yet. As I like to say, for a small channel like me, 1 like from you is like an equivalent of 10,000 likes for a big guy, so right now you're holding the power of 10,000 people in your hand. Now that's impressive. Use it the right way, okay? I dare not to interrupt any further. Continue. Thanks for your like, by the way. If you are a small-time artist with a passionate heart and set of skillful hands who creates stunning works like, for example, these, real people, by the way, I'll leave them in the description, well, it's not all yours now. It is theirs. And big bucks boys like Coca-Cola will surely use it and make it horrendous and ghastly and terrible and just impossible to watch. You have seen their Christmas ad, correct? It is their second miserable year of doing this. Nobody asked for this. I repeat, nobody asked for this.
I never asked for this.
Even LinkedIn users, mind you, are clowning and mocking them for it. And if that ever happens to me, I'm taking that cloak and I'm moving up the mountains to forever live there as a shame hermit. But they don't care about that. They say it took 70,000 prompts and a bunch of people to generate this soulless automaton. Then what even was the point of using AI if it's so incredibly tiresome? To report to shareholders that the level of people hating has surpassed quarterly projections? It's ridiculous.
Oh, Sarah, how deliciously absurd.
I make this point all the time, but it's not AI that is inherently slop. No, we are only laughing at the reflection of human greed and laziness. And we are taught that laziness is good. It's not laziness, in fact, it's efficiency. Blah. Products of AI can sometimes be used tastefully. For example, the cover for the album Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty is what I think one of the closest genuine works that can be called AI art. It perfectly sets the mood for the distorted and iridescently weird sound palette of the album. It manages to feel mysterious and fulfilled without really containing any story in it. As you'd say in Russian, высший пилотаж. But that was in 2023 when the models were a little bit weaker. With the development of AI, its graphical output seems to become more and more perfect. Maybe it's because the developers and the target audience want to see it exactly that way. Perfectly bland, ideally mediocre. With the tech world resembling a church more and more, we seem to forget that real art comes from imperfection. All the pain of the broken world around us, broken little drones in pursuit of light, finds a new life in art, like a pearl birthed out of coarse sand. I personally enjoy the fact that art in human hands is incredibly diverse. In 2019, we used to laugh at the idea of short-form videos, for example, being art. Some 6 years later, and there's very little doubt that short-form videos are, in fact, an astounding art form. They operate in constricted time brackets and yet manage to deliver processed human experience and emotions. Very impressive. Impressive enough for our progress boys to storm this castle by fire and introduce a whole array of AI-only short-form video platforms. Yay! AI Slop Empire strikes back with vibes by Meta and recently announced Disney Plus AI short-form video update.
My God, this app is amazing!
There's been a lot of noise about Meta vibes in particular, but have you ever used it yourself? Because I did, and it's fugly. How's it marketed, you ask? Well, let's read. This is an inherently social, false, and collaborative creation experience. False, where you're encouraged to remix, co-create, false, and build stories together with friends. What friends? Videos and content can be shared and posted directly to the Vibe Feed. Yeah, we all get that. Let's see what people are forging, hard at work, scintillating sweat droplets on their focused impressions. Heavy is the burden of creation. Enough said. And about Disney Plus, I guess we'll see when the update comes out, but I think it's gonna make one heck of a video. But knowing I got an audience of Disney adults, frankly, I'd sell them absolutely anything too. AI image of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch wearing Mickey Mouse suit is probably the pinnacle of aesthetic perception for these guys. Frankly, I think Disney should just print these out and sell them $50 a piece at Disneyland. Oh, I'm selling this piece for $50. Disney, baby, ring me up. Let's make some cash.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Another insanely funny little example of AI art idiocy is, well, video game art. Video game art direction makes or breaks a game, and we have seen a bunch of games withstand the test of time because they chose art direction over, I guess, simple realism. A lot of projects are masterpieces. They're truly evergreen because, well, crowds of genius, hardworking, passionate people have implanted parts of their souls into projects they love. But not Call of Duty Black Ops 7, huh? Which uses butt-naked AI images for calling cards, loading screens, etc., charging you money for it. Money that will never see the pocket of a real artist.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
It's okay. Over time, AI will progress and shit out as many stupid 420 skins as executives want for all the children to buy. Nothing to worry about here. Corporate America is doing fine. A-okay. I get it, this is business, but you want to see something incredibly weird? Some gentleman with exquisite taste generate small AI slop videos of AI slop gameplays. They call it AI engines, which will supposedly produce infinite worlds to play in and explore without a single human hand involved in creation. Yeah, right. Want to see people play God in their silly little basements? Mario has never been this appetizingly delusional. Never thought I'm gonna say this, but Nintendo, please do sue. Still better than Unreal Engine 5, to be honest. What is it with confused and disturbed AI accolades and Nintendo titles? Ah, yes, it's the big data set. I guess I forgot. They got racing games as well here, Delicious Drift. How about drifting into the counselor office and getting some help? Vroom vroom goes Delirium. There's a great question circulating somewhere in the air that really needs to be asked. What do we as a society that's forced to absorb all of this pathetic mimicry of human expression get in return? They say democratization of art. Come now, boy, you don't have to spend painstaking hours perfecting your craft and yourself, kid. Go be Botticelli. It is that simple, huh?
Easy green.
Make stuff like this. Yeah. Notice how it's all based on established IPs, by the way. And ugly. What a load of baloney this is, propagated by AI companies to sell their products. In reality, art doesn't exist without human emotionality, without struggle, without experience, without a journey. Now listen, I'm not claiming that AI is dangerous to us all and we should abandon all technology and go run and live in the woods like somebody that we all of course know. AI is majestic when it comes to technical tasks, to analysis of information, everything requiring ratio, not ematio. You see what I mean? My problem is very simple, that the AI boys and their army of AI glazers are trying to gaslight me into believing that ChatGPT 5.1 is the next manifestation of Kandinsky or something. This is just blatant false advertising. Don't you Americans hate that shit?
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
Actually, I've stumbled upon a beautiful post in Threads about the nature of creativity. I'd just like to bring this up. Creativity is a process, a f***ing process, not an output. Nobody is gatekeeping the process. AI simply invites you to skip to the end, to the output, which, as mentioned, is not creativity. I couldn't have put it better myself, actually. Absolutely on point. If you're an artist, that doodle you made during recess on a cheap sheet of paper will always have more value than these apparitions that took gazillions of dollars to make. Time, I'm sure, will shed light on this fact. But for now, please be brave, don't be discouraged, and continue creating. You are amazing. If it's not human, it is just not worth your time, folks. Our Slop's Web out. Mwah.